Hey guys, Ariana here with RockstarDreams.com, and we're just kicking off the first day here at Driven Music Conference. It's going great, and we have the opportunity right now to talk to Jen Kellogg of Vans Warped Tour and also one of the co-founders for the Entertainment Institute. Tell us more about TEI.
Hi, thanks for having me. So it's a program where we want people to be able to learn in real time from the people that inspire them, both online and on tour. So we host Skype workshops and workshops on tour. We'll have about 45 each day on the Vans Warped Tour this summer, where musicians will teach their fans about how to write a song, how to do social media well, how to get your band to the next level.
Mm-hmm. You are so involved in the music industry in so many aspects at this point, but where did you come from? What was your start?
I started out on the promoter side. I was on the concert committee when I was in college, and then I worked at Jam Productions as a talent buyer for a while, before moving over to the tour side and landing with the Vans Warped Tour.
Awesome. And now working with Kevin Lyman, what's that like?
It's great. He's an inspiration to so many people. It's really great to be out on a tour every year where, like he says, it's the biggest classroom in America. So we are teaching kids how to go to concerts for the first time. We're teaching bands how to tour for the first time. We're teaching the road crew how to road crew for the first time. And it's really a nice experience to be able to pass along the knowledge that we have every day over the summer, and watch people really develop in their careers and kind of graduate and go on to even bigger and better things.
Right. And there are so many things to teach. I'm sure through TEI you have lessons on 40,000 different things, but if you could kind of narrow down like the biggest question that you get asked or the most important lesson, what would you say that might be?
Well, the biggest question I get asked is, how do I get on the Vans Warped Tour? How do I get a job on that tour? But it's really, how do I get a job and how do I get a start in the industry? Yeah. So I spend a lot of time talking about ways to start your career on a local level, whether it's be a stagehand, do security, work at the door of a local venue, shadow people when you can, just to get experience and meet people who have more experience in the industry than you. I also spend a lot of time personally talking about the finance side. I'm the tour accountant for the Vans Warped Tour, and I spend a lot of time talking about how you really have to think of it as a business and figure out like those really kind of tough financial, how are we going to pay for it questions. So figuring out budgeting and how you're going to get paid for your show, how you can turn music as a hobby into music as a career.
I know one of the things they talked about in the tour budgeting panel that we just had was that you need to have the right people on board, as far as, you need a CFO, you need a chief information officer, a business manager, a tour manager, and oftentimes artists are like, oh, my uncle can do that, or my buddy at the skate park can do that, which sometimes might work out, but how would you suggest people find the right type of representation?
Well, that can be tricky, but it's certainly a different answer for whatever point in the career that artist is. So at some point, for a while, it's great if your friend wants to help out, but there will become a time where you'll kind of sense that finding somebody with more experience that has some veteranness and some road skills and some history is going to be really beneficial. And it can be hard to know when that time is, but once you start to see an increase in your fans, an increase in ticket revenue, and when you're starting to look at bigger expenses than just a van, you probably want to consider somebody that has some history and understands how to do a tour budget, how to settle shows, and how the nuances of the industry work.
Great. And so for more information, how could fans get linked up with TEI?
ThinkTEI.com. We're also on Facebook and Instagram and Twitter.
Great. All right. Well, thank you so much. Are you going to showcases tonight?
Of course I am. I love seeing new music.
Yeah, awesome.
Yeah.
All right. We'll see you there.
Thanks so much.